In today's Quickie, we're reviewing the 2025 Mercedes Benz CLE 53 AMG. If you want to see a longer, more in-depth review of this AMG CLE 53, make sure to check out my main channel, Kirk Kreifels, where we spent a lot more time with the car. Underneath the hood, the 53 AMG CLE has an inline 6 mild hybrid. Of course, it's turbocharged. In this variant, it offers 443 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque, up from the 375 horsepower on the CLE 450. This model has all-wheel drive and all-wheel steering. 9-speed auto is standard across the lineup. Gotta love the AMG badge here, looking fantastic as we back up. Massive Mercedes-Benz logo. The headlights look sharp enough, aggressive enough. I like this white and black contrast. I think it looks quite good. I love the hood scoop, or should I say the hood vent here. I'm not 100% sure if that is functional. It does not look functional at first impression. So we come to this angle. This is, of course, the Cabriolet, the convertible. And convertibles are a dying breed, and I'm excited to test this out today with some open top fun. You have the Turbo 4MATIC badge. Obviously 4MATIC lets you know this has all-wheel drive. What about this? Also purely aesthetic. It is not functional whatsoever to direct more airflow. As we come to the side here, 265 by 35 ZR20 tires. You see the beautiful drilled brake rotors in there, the large red brake calipers, very impressive AMG wheels here on the CLE 53 AMG. Coming to the side, she's pretty big. This weighs at about 4,600 pounds, and the wheelbase is longer than that of something like a Land Cruiser at 113 inches. Coming to the back, we have the smallest deck lid spoiler. These rear taillights look like they could be taken off of several other Mercedes-Benz models. AMG badge. I like the blacked out Mercedes logo, CLE 53 there. Mercedes has hit it out of the park with these beautiful quad tip exhausts. I don't see a button back here to open the trunk, so we're gonna press and hold this. This is a very small trunk. We don't have a lot of space back here because of the convertible action. You can actually fold down the rear seats. This is a 2+2, and that might give you some ski pass-through, but honestly, hardly any cargo capacity back here, and that's why you have a back seat. Most of the time, you're not gonna be. There's no spare tire in here, doesn't look like. You have a light here on this side. Of course, it's, for the most part, carpet lined on the inside. But if you get trapped in here, you do have an escape button. Very nice closing trunk lid there. Can tall people fit in the back? And the answer is, yeah, actually you will be able to fit over there decently well. I like the headrest back here. You have the speakers, the Burmeister sound system. It's chiming at me because I have the parking lights on. I like that you actually have vents back here. That is kind of rare for such a small vehicle. I don't see any USBs for connectivity, but you do have a couple cup holders, another speaker grill there. Let's start this up and then get it into the shade so you can see the interior a little bit better. Of course, we have all sorts of parking sensors and a backup camera here. Seat adjustments over here. You have your neck climate control, heated and ventilated seats, 3 different memory settings. You can actually fold the mirrors with that button there. Pretty neat. Ambient lighting that goes around the dash area. Big old touch screen that has some cool features to it. Okay, I can see my acceleration force, how hard I'm pushing on that brake pedal. For example, some G-forces, some tilt and roll stuff there. If I go to sport mode, which I twist right here, and I can also control my modes by pressing on this button, Sport Plus. I can actually hear the exhaust better now. Sounds quite enhanced through the speakers, to be honest. This is a button you want for the active exhaust, absolutely. We'll be playing with it in sport mode as we drive. Climate control is always fixed down here, but you can pull up a larger menu if you want. No point in pressing air circulation when the top is down. We do kind of have this carbon fiber sort of design here. Here are your buttons for raising and lowering that soft top that we have. This button actually slides the touchscreen forward, maybe to bring it a little bit closer to people with shorter arms or something like that. This is your only volume knob. It's far away from you. It's not a knob, it's touch capacitive, so it's not ideal, but it's not, for touch capacitive, it's better than many I've tested. All touch capacitive on the steering wheel, no real buttons, and look how tight and close everything is together. It's a bit anxiety inducing for me. There's actually ambient lighting as well inside the air vents, and while they do have good functionality, they do feel a bit cheap and plasticky. Look at this. Paddle shifters here feel quite good, quite sturdy. That's what I'm looking for. AMG dynamics, I can easily play with different settings here as well. Unlike this side, which rotates, this side does not rotate. And I can go ahead and click AMG advanced dynamics. I can turn off traction control all with the touch of a button. It's pretty neat. And of course we have the large, this looks like a 12-inch screen behind the steering wheel. So let's buckle up and take this for a ride. Brake feel nice and progressive, and we're ready to go. Oh my goodness, those shifts are amazing. The exhaust feedback that you get as well with the shifts is great. That linear power, that silky smooth linear power that you get from an inline six. This powertrain, let's play with these shifts, these paddle shifters. Oh yes, A+ on the powertrain, A+ on the transmission. All right, and even in sport mode, now that I'm on a more smooth road, it doesn't seem overly stiff. It still feels very comfortable. All right, back to comfort mode. The throttle doles out a little bit more. Still punchy, still likes to downshift and let you get that performance. Steering wheel feels nice. I like the dimples in my hands. And steering, even in comfort mode, is razor sharp. Let's throw it in. Oh my gosh, so much grip. Okay. This thing, the handling on it, razor sharp, even in comfort mode. Well done, Mercedes-Benz, with the performance of this vehicle. When you look at it with its soft body styling, you don't think much. I think of it as a more comfort cruising sort of sports convertible, but it's not. Well, it can be. It has a I wouldn't even say a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. It's got a sweet side, and it's also got an aggressive side. And this engine is just an absolute peach. Tons of torque, shifts are great, sounds good. You get that turbo hiss. You know, could I get some more claps and whatnot from the exhaust? Of course, I'm always asking for a little bit more pizzazz, but this is an AMG. It's buttoned up, right? You get that performance while still having that luxury class. The only thing about this vehicle that takes away from the luxury experience, I would say, are the materials. I don't like this plastic. The touchscreen and the lack of physical knobs here drives me crazy. But you buy this car because, well, you want a cool looking convertible. You want a luxury convertible, which most convertibles now are luxury cars. And you want something that's going to make you grin when you drive it. And this vehicle absolutely does that. All right. The closest thing I can compare this to would be the Lexus LC500 with the V8. That costs maybe 30 grand, 20, 30 grand more than this. This has better performance, I'll say it right now. This has better performance than a Lexus LC500, but the interior is 50, 60, 70 grand more expensive feeling in the Lexus. The exterior is also more upscale on the Lexus. So it only costs 30 grand more, but it feels like probably 100 grand more expensive vehicle. But this does outperform it as I'm stuck behind this healthy water technology. So I just want to give her a rip one more time. All right, let's do this. Oh God, so smooth, so smooth. Love this powertrain, and that's why you get this AMG 53 CLE. razor sharp handling. The steering feels so good. And the rear wheel steering obviously accounts for a big part of that added grip here. But I just love that you can be in pure comfort and enjoy the soft suspension when the dampers are not all stiffened up. And then when you want to have that fun, it's right here on the steering wheel. God dang. It's going to be tough getting decent fuel economy on here because I just want to rip on this thing all day long. But I'm going to end it there. Stay tuned. Geez, those cars came at the same time. Stay tuned for more quickies, and I'll see you on the main channel for my full-length review. Have a great day and peace.